Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is SewRena and today we're going to be doing a small Valentine's Day themed home decor haul and kitchen haul with modern items that I feel like would work perfect in a vintage household. If you enjoy my videos and you'd like to see more of these, don't forget to like and subscribe, as well as follow me on Instagram at SewRena_in real time. And if you'd like to support this channel further, you can leave me a virtual tip on Ko-fi. The link will be in the description below. But sharing and especially commenting really helps grow this channel and push my video through the YouTube algorithm. So if you could leave me a cute little comment, I would greatly appreciate it. So let's get into the items that I picked up. Also, all of these items are from Target. I never really shopped there. The last time I was there was well over a year ago, and that's the last time I went shopping. And some of these items I went to look for last year and I could not find them. They were already sold out. So I was able to pick them up and some other things this year. So I'm really excited to share with you guys. Okay, so first up, I have these cute little ceramic birds. They're like little lovebirds. They're pink, and they look a lot like the true vintage little ceramic figurines. These were $5 each, and they are not exactly the same, so they do go together like a set. And I plan on putting this on my mid-century shadow box that I keep in the dining room. If you guys have followed my reels and things, then you know it's the room with the pink elephant motif. And so I thought these would look really cute on the shadow box. I already have some pink elephants displayed there, some true vintage pink elephants displayed there. And so I try and keep like couples on that shadow box. So I have a elephant couple. For Christmas, I had a deer couple, and now I have this Valentine's couple, and these will stay there year long. I won't be swapping this out because they're pink, and I think they look really cute year round in that display box. I went searching for this last year and they were sold out, so I'm really glad that I got them this year because I think they're so adorable. And you can find like vintage ones similar to this on like eBay and things like that, but I think for $10 and you don't have to wait for shipping, these are super cute and very comparable, especially if you're someone who lives, if you want to have cute vintage items or vintage inspired items, but you don't have access to antiques or a good thrifting scene in your area, that'd be a great compromise. Also, I think that in vintage, when it comes to home decor, the little details really make the room. So if you don't have like a whole lot of true vintage furniture and things like that, like I do, or maybe some other people do, I think having like cute little knickknacks really ties the thing together. Like if you visit my mother-in-law's home and she lives in a vintage household, and she has like little figurines everywhere. And so did my husband's grandmother. Her house was like a time capsule. We'd stayed there for a little while. We rented there, and it was a 1970s home, and it was completely untouched. And she had little figurine cabinets, and like, so those little details really make it. And I don't think it truly matters if everything that you own is vintage, because I feel like there were lots of like random knickknacks anyway, so no one will really know. And I also think it's really important to put your own style and flavor into certain things and do what you can afford. So yeah. So next we have these little figurines. They don't look vintage to me, nor do I care, because I think they're really cute. We love dessert in my house. I love the color scheme, and I don't know where I'm going to display this yet because I have 3 of these in different shapes, which I'll show you. And it's kind of wide, so it just fits on the shadow box. And I feel like the shadow box doesn't do a great job of displaying it. So I might put it on the little partition window in my dining room and kitchen that separates my dining room and kitchen, because I think it will do it more justice there. And so yeah, it's this cute little strawberry cake dessert. It's ceramic, and this one was $3. And I think all of the ones that look like this are $3. So I also have this cupcake, and I think it's super cute. And then I have this cake, also $3, and it's really cute too. I feel like you could keep the cake up all year long because it doesn't have like a heart on it or something. But if you're like me and you have like pastel pink colored rooms and things like that. I think these are perfect for all year round display. And I do not like buying seasonal things unless it's for Christmas. So these, I wouldn't feel in a hurry to move them at all, depending on where I decide to put them. So I thought these were just adorable. They're so cute. $3 each, so not bad at all. For the longest while, I didn't have little knickknacks like these because our old house was built in the 90s and it was a very open concept home. And with little kids, of course, I wanted to protect my things. So I didn't have display pieces because they pretty much had access to most of the house because I couldn't put up gates. So now that we have a relatively ordinary layout of a house with like hallways and things like that, we can definitely section off parts of the house and keep things off limits without an adult being present. So I'm able to have these cute little knickknacks. And I do like to rotate my knickknacks between spring and summer and winter and fall, so that way I get an opportunity to clean them. So I am definitely not someone who continues to purchase home decor. I like to have things that are separated between 2 seasons, so it gives me an opportunity to see everything regularly but also clean them too. I feel like people who have their knickknacks on display year round have to dust them often, and I just really don't have time for all of that. And I also have bad allergies, so dusting and cleaning things off is a priority for me. It's not something that I could ignore even if I wanted to. So I think just having seasonal items that you really love, so that way you're not constantly buying to swap out, really helps. So next we're going to do some kitchen stuff. So I have these ceramic ramekin dishes, and they are heart-shaped. I got 3 of them for $5. They came in a set. They came in white or red. I went with white because it's more neutral and goes better with my decor in my house. Also because I felt like red was very Valentine's Day, and I think the white ones would be good for all year round because I intend on using them all year round. And I really like these little ramekin dishes for making lava cakes. I think they're cute for like little personal cakes, and I think them being in the shape of a heart is absolutely adorable. And I have 3 of them because usually my 2 tots share a slice cake, slice whatever. So we only end up needing like 3, one for me, one for my husband, and then one for them to share. So I thought these were super cute. Also, I think they are perfect for separating stuff. So like if we're having berries or a tea party and stuff like that, I think it'd be really cute to separate different items in different jars. And I only got 3 of them because I don't feel like I need any more than that. These will be super easy to store. They're quite small, and they're dishwasher and oven safe and microwave safe as well. We don't have a microwave. Well, technically we have one, but it's disconnected and we intend on selling it soon. So yeah, we just need to make sure that it's oven safe, and it is. So we have this cute little mini waffle maker. It's a 4-inch cook surface, and it's like a little heart waffle maker. And for my kids, I do like to make their breakfast special. I had working parents growing up, so they never really got to make me warm breakfasts on the weekdays. That was something that was exclusively pretty much for the weekends. And the only time that I got like weekday warm meals was like if I had like a school break and I was spending time with my grandparents. So when I became a stay-at-home mom, I wanted my kids to experience something that I couldn't. And to be perfectly honest, my mom at one point did wake us up extra early to eat breakfast early, but then we decided later on that we would rather like get more rest and sleep in. So then we ended up eating like quick and easy breakfast like cereal. So for my kids, I'm just like, I am home and I can make their warm breakfasts every morning, which I do. And then every once in a while I make them special. For the longest while, I would make pancakes or waffles, and then I would use like a cookie cutter to cut it out, but I hated the scrap that was around it. So I like that this is, you just pour the batter directly in. You don't have any scrap for cutting it out, and it's super cute, super easy. And I do allow my toddler to cook her breakfast every once in a while. Basically, it was limited to making her own batter for pancakes or waffles. So I do like that this is super small and easy for little hands. And I think eventually I will let her make her own waffles because I think this is easy enough to let her do with supervision. So this is what the little waffle maker looks like. I got the pink one because I feel like it matches my pastel pink, blue, and yellow kitchen the best. I used it this morning. It's super cute. It doesn't take very long to cook at all. And I think between the two toddlers, they eat like 6 of these. It comes with a cool recipe book, so I'll have to try out some recipes. I do the most around holidays, so I try to make, even if it's the breakfasts that they usually eat all the time, I try to make them into cute shapes and stuff depending on the season. And I think having this tiny little maker, like look how big it is. I think having this tiny little maker will be one, it won't take up a whole lot of space because I hate having a ton of appliances in my kitchen, but I also think that it will make doing the extra a lot quicker. And one thing I do notice with a lot of like vintage food and stuff, they always had an emphasis on making it look pretty. And so while this isn't like a vintage piece, I think it aids in the aesthetic of having like cute food, right? Like they had really cool jello molds and really cool bundt cakes molds and things like that, and they used to go the extra mile to make everything look pretty. So I think this adds to that, but has the convenience of being modern and electric. So there's that. And then on the topic of bundt cakes, I got a heart-shaped bundt cake maker, and let me show you the box. Right there, it comes with 60 cake and glaze combination recipes. So I'm really excited to try out all these cakes. If you want me to do separate videos where I try out the recipes, I would love to do that for you guys because I think it'd be really fun. It's something to do like weekly to substitute for like sewing and things, because sewing videos take a little while, and I don't like to rush through them for the sake of content. So I think this would be really cool to do on a regular basis. And let's show you the bundt cake maker. So there it is. It's so small and I love it. I feel like this is almost the equivalent of like 2 cupcakes maybe. And so it has this little thing in there to help lift the cake easily out of the container. And again, I feel like because they did have lots of bundt cake pans in the like 50s and 60s in different shapes and things, this is the same concept but electric, so it saves you a little bit of time and energy, and you still get to make those like fun kitschy pieces. And I think my kids will get a blast out of this and just make the holidays and just a little bit special, you know, like just an extra bit special. And then I think the thing I like about this the most is how tiny it is, because again, I'll be able to store this without taking up a whole lot of space. In my kitchen, we do hidden appliances, so I don't usually keep anything on my countertops except for my coffee maker because there's water in it, so I don't want to move it a lot. But my stand mixer and everything else, we like to hide our technology. And so I have my vintage jello molds on display, and then I have like anything vintage goes on display in my kitchen, and then if it's modern, then we tuck it away. So I think this will be really cute for that. And that pretty much concludes Target haul. It's very small because I'm not really a hauler. Like I'm not someone who shops very often. And when I do, I don't buy a lot of things, especially things that I won't use or need. So I hope you enjoy this. I would love to say that there's going to be so much more when it comes to hauls, but that's just not something that I do here. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that it was helpful, and I hope that you can find some of these things if you're interested in them. I know that you can find the waffle maker on Amazon, because actually I was going to order it right before we went to Target, and then when I saw it at Target for the exact same price, I just picked it up there because I don't think Amazon had this in pink. I think they had it in red, and I would have loved it the bundt maker came in pink as well, but it didn't. So yeah, to wrap it all up, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see me make the bundt cake recipes, try them out and have Mr. SewRena taste them, because there's like several recipes in there that I'm sure I won't like the flavor profile of. But if you'd like to see him try some of those and I just make ordinary things magical, let me know in the comments below. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!